And God said, "Let there be light." Oh, how are you guys doing? We're just having a little fun down here in the man cave, I guess. I don't know. I hope you guys are doing great. And one day, the sun will not shine on earth. It will be the light of God. Yes, sir, it will. You believe it or not, it will. It's up to you. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing great. And this is a new series that I'm going to start up. And this is called the Ignition System series. And the first part of the series is going to be spark ignition. So, basically, we are going to go over a few items that you saw in my cover thumbnail, my screen. And we're going to go over the ideas behind it, and we're going to go over how they function, how they work, and we're going to use different types of tinder with them. We're going to see the functionality of them. I'm going to talk about what I think about them, and of course, you guys, you know, I appreciate you to comment and tell me what you think about them, and we can all work together. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. And the first series that we're doing here is going to be for products that produce a spark. So yeah, so let's just get on to it then. All right, here's number one, the ferro rod. Here's number two, the spark lighter. Here's number three, Mr. Ray's broken lighter. Here's number four, the flint and steel. Okay, comrades, so let's start off with the spark lighter. Now, you guys probably have seen these before, I would hope. Anyways, this is the spark lighter, and I don't know if this is really a bushcraft friendly item, but it's definitely a survival item. These are used for like lighting acetylene torches and things like that, but it's also got other uses. And you could use this in a bushcraft survival situation. It's basically got the same idea as a lighter. It sparks, it just doesn't produce a flame like a lighter does. So if you're like on a budget, maybe this will work for you. If you can't afford anything else, you could probably find these, you could probably find these at a garage sale or an abandoned warehouse or something, you know, who knows. But let's go ahead and try this out. And we're going to try it out on some punk wood. Punk wood is just some rotten wood from a tree. And you want to get the spongy stuff. And this is kind of spongy. I've been saving it for a little bit, but it'll have like a sponginess to it. And so yeah, let's try it out with spark lighter, see how it does. Okay, I grabbed some different punk wood because I started messing around with the other punk wood and it was just a little too hard. So what you're looking for, like this one here, is very spongy. It's brittle, but it's spongy, and that's what you want. So, what we're going to do is we're going to stick this near that, because with this thing, you can't really apply pressure downward on this when it strikes across the steel. The only way you could do is if you shower sparks on top of it, but we're going to try to put it right here. But we got to be careful, because when we do this across, we don't want to hit this because it could break it all apart. So let's give it a shot. All I need is a spark. A good spark. Catch it. Actually, that might be a little hard. Let's go on this end here.
Okay, let's try it on top, see if we can get sparks to shower down on it.
See, I got that lit. Okay, so I got that piece lit there. See it? All right, that's okay. We can work with that. Oh, okay. I'm gonna touch it to this. We're gonna blow on it. See it? We got it, guys. We did it. We got it. We got it. Cool, cool, cool. Yay! Just blow on it slowly. Alright, let that smoke for a minute. Okay, so we got the punk wood going. So now we're going to take our bird's nest, and in my case, the bird's nest is some leaves. So we'll just set that whole piece in there. Then we'll just fold this over. Actually, I need to add these leaves to it as well. We're not going to get in a hurry. We're just going to lightly blow on it. Keep it kind of loose. You guys see it? Woo. Yep, that's hot. And there you go, we got a fire. So my conclusion on the spark lighter is that it doesn't come close to a ferro rod. And there's the flint right there. These are changeable. You can take this off and change them. And the reason why is because it's not a ferro rod. Second is when you strike with it and you're trying to light, like for instance, I was lighting the punk wood. You can't put any kind of pressure. To put pressure on this rod here onto the steel, you gotta really press down, and it doesn't really want to turn. See it? It's hard. It's hard to get the turn, or to not turn, but to go against it. So really, you're just hitting the surface is all you're doing. So we got the punk wood lit with it. It works, but you have to really get it going fast to get a bunch of sparks going. But the thing is, because you can't apply much pressure to it, you're not producing hot enough sparks, and so it's going to take a little longer. It's going to be a little harder to get stuff lit. Now charred cloth, you get charred cloth lit a lot quicker, but I really wanted to test this thing out, and that's why I use just plain punk wood. It works. Would I use it on punk wood? It'll work. You just saw it, but probably be better off using it on charred cloth. And yeah, this would be my last resource I would use. This would be a last ditch effort if I didn't have a lighter or matches or a ferro rod or anything. I'd probably maybe even use a flint and steel with a charred cloth before I'd use this. But hey, you know what? Let's try some charred cloth real quick. So here we have Mr. Ray's tin can. One of my subscribers, one of my faithful subscribers, he had sent this kit to me if you saw one of my older videos. And thank you again, Glenn, if you're watching. So here's a piece of charred, actually let's use a smaller one. Here's a piece of charred punk wood. So let's see if this will get that lit. I think we'll just put it in there. Not even lit. Look at that. Not even lit. And I think what's going on is it's not producing a hot enough spark. You can't really get the pressure you want on it to get it going. Okay, there we go. We got it lit. Right there. You really gotta apply that pressure, but it's hard to do when you got one hand and you got like punkwood or, you know, something along those lines to really do it like you saw. So I don't know, that's just my 2 cents on it, but I want to try it. It's definitely a survival item. So all right, let's move on to the next item. Okay, item number 2, the broken lighter. And this is out of the kit that Mr. Ray, one of my subscribers, gave me. And we're going to put it to use with the slow match. So let's go over here and check it out. Alright, so we have the char tin, whatever you want to call it. And this, I believe, is what Mr. Ray was saying was the, not those, but the slow match. And so we're going to try this out. So I'm assuming the idea, if I understood him right, is that you get this lit and then you extend it to your charred cloth or your, you know, charred punk wood, which we have right here. And then when you're done with this, you just pull this over and you snuff it out. You just squeeze it down. So we're gonna try this with a broken lighter, and let's see if it produces a hot enough spark to light this. Now, Mr. Ray did say that it is harder to light with this, but let's try it out. He says it's a little easier with the ferro rod, but I like a challenge. Not that this is really a challenge, but okay. So we get our charred end here. Let's try it out. Try to get as close as I can to the camera without catching anything on fire. Oh, there it is. You see it there? Probably not. I think it went out. Yeah, it went out. The wind's picking up too. Close my can. Let's try this again.
It's catching, but it just ain't staying lit long enough to do anything. Let me turn the gas up on this thing here. There we go. I'm just joking, guys. Come on, you gotta admit that's a little funny. Alright, here we go. I'll try it again. I'm gonna be quiet now. It just isn't working. It's like I can get it lit. But it just doesn't stay lit long enough to do anything. This might have been what Mr. Ray was talking about, it being difficult, but it can be done, he said. It can be done. Oh, there we go. Nope. We're gonna keep trying. We're not gonna give up. What are we at? 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Jeez. Okay. Let's do it fast. Here we go. Is it gonna go? Nope. Okay. I'm just gonna say it's a fail. And we're already at 4 minutes and 58 seconds, and I cannot get that lit. At least with a broken lighter. Oh, I can see it's lit, it just doesn't go long enough. Okay. Well, we'll just take the broken lighter and just go straight to punkwood, see how good that works. We'll see if it produces a high enough spark.
Okay, so we're going to do method number 2, and we're just going to take the spark, or the broken lighter, right to the charred punkwood itself. See how easy that lights. Here we go. Ooh, really easy, look at that. See it? I'll burn my camera if I'm not careful. Alright. Well, we know that works. So, without getting in a hurry, I'm just going to set it down. I'm going to get my bird's nest. We're just going to place it right in there. We're going to fold it over. Just don't get in a hurry. There it is. And better sit down before I burn myself. Ah. So we got the spark lighter and we got the broken lighter. And we do know one thing, that they both will start a fire. So one of my conclusions is that yes, these are survival items. They will work, they will start a fire. So we know that. We just tried it out. However, they only start fires with certain types of material. And more or less, the only kind of material I'm probably going to start a fire with this is with charred punkwood. But we do know it starts fire with regular punkwood as well. It's just a little more difficult. And so far, spark lighter, or the broken lighter, it's going to start charred punkwood or or charred cloth or anything charred is going to start, obviously. So with these two here, probably only going to be able to start charred materials with it. Maybe gasoline, I don't know. I didn't try gasoline, but we're not going to worry about that because when I'm out in the woods, I'm not usually carrying gas with me. Unless I have like a chainsaw. But so yeah, anyways, just go ahead and post your comments below. And I love your guys' feedback as always. And Mr. Ray, if you're watching, give me some advice if you could. Maybe I'm not doing anything wrong. Maybe it's just, maybe the slow match here is just really hard to light with the broken lighter. Now, I was thinking possibly, let's see, which end was it? It's one of these ends. So, you know, it was only charred like maybe a ½ an inch down the slow match. And as you saw, if you could see on camera, the spark from the broken lighter, it was connecting to this slow match. The slow match was taking the spark, but the spark would only travel just down about a ½ inch and go out. And it didn't give me enough time to extend this to the charred punkwood. So I'm wondering if I really need a longer section of this already charred, so it gives me more time to get to the charred punkwood, or not. I don't know. Maybe it's just not hot enough spark, but I don't know. I'm hoping you'll let me know, Mr. Ray. So, but it's a really cool idea. More than likely it's me, but we'll find out. So, anyways, so this concludes part 1. And we're going to do a part 2 in the sparking systems, ignition systems. And we'll do, the next video will be next week, and it will be the flint steel and it'll be the ferro rod. And we'll probably go back over with this, and we'll look some more into the charred tin kit that I got from Mr. Ray, or the char kit, or the char tin. And yeah, so we'll do some more stuff with those, and the flint and steel. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. We're just kind of going over these. Now, I think the charred tin is a really cool idea. I think this is a cool idea. I wish I could figure out how to do it right. The spark lighter, I don't know so much about that. It works, but I thought it was really cool, so I just wanted to try it out. Alright guys, so I think that's it, and I will see you guys in part 2 this next weekend. You guys have a great week, and I'll see you then. I look forward to seeing your guys' comments and feedback. Alright, so you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. And all around the screen is a bunch of other videos. Like, share, and all that good stuff, guys. Until next time, God bless, and see you in the next video. Take care. Oh yeah, I gotta go this way.